How many times do you check your phone in a day? Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Just Lover Grace and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about social media addiction. Are you a social media addict? You know what to do if you're a social media addict. Can anything be done about it? Can we save ourselves? That's what this video is going to be about. Please, before we proceed, please take our time to like this video so that you do not forget, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. And yeah, let's just have fun. How many times do you check your phone in a day? Like, if someone asks me that question, I don't think I'll be able to answer. I probably check it like 1,000. It could even be more than that. I don't know, but you know, we are always checking our phones. We're always on our phones. The bulk of the time that we spend on our phones is spent on social media. And that's just the truth. Before, it used to be that only the youths are addicted to social media. But right now, even the older folks are addicted. And I know this as a matter of fact. And you know, before I go further, I want to kind of like talk about addiction. When you hear addiction, normally you will think of, you know, drug addiction. So when something is an addiction, it means that you do not necessarily have control over it. Even when you do not want to do it, instinctively, you just find yourself gravitating towards it. That's not usually a good thing, especially when it's a negative thing. When we say social media addiction, it means that you cannot control it. You cannot do without it. You're not yourself if you haven't been on social media in a day. And this is where we found ourselves. When I was younger, I was obsessed with novels. One person that I really loved to read his novels was Dan Brown. Dan Brown, you know, that wrote Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, Inferno, and all of that. I just enjoyed his writing style. He was a genius. He really was a genius. And so I read this book, Origin. In Origin, towards the ending of the book, Dan Brown said something that I would never forget. He was talking about how in the nearest future, that technology will become the new God. That religion will become so irrelevant and technology will take over. And when we look at it, aren't we already like shifting to that place? Now, we didn't even say social media, but you know that social media would not have been possible if there was no technology. If we're to be honest, we have technology to thank for a lot of things. It has served us humans well. With technology came social media, and social media has helped us a great deal. For instance, I make money off social media. I have a business, an online business on Instagram, Shirtpreneur. So many people make money from Instagram. Many people make money off social media. You know, they're able to connect with friends and family. You're able to do business, and so many things are possible because of social media. If you're the kind of person that you cannot do without social media, you're not okay if you haven't touched your phone. Even when you don't have any business there, you're mindlessly scrolling. You find yourself, you know, not really participating in your real life, but you always find yourself going to your phone to check something, to check Instagram, even things that it doesn't have to be things that you have interest in, things that you do not have interest in normally, but you just find yourself sucked into it. Congratulations, you're a social media addict. And this is not necessarily a good thing, because if we're being honest, it robs us of productivity. And I really believe that social media is the reason why our attention span is very low. It's at an all-time low because we're always looking for the next thing. We're always scrolling. We're always going to the next video, the next reel. Okay, what's the next tweet, you know? And then, you know, there's dopamine that comes off social media, and then it gives us we feel high. It really is an addiction. It's not until like you're taking alcohol and you can't control yourself, or you're abusing drugs, that you have an addiction problem. Social media addiction, it's a thing. Even in church, the preacher is preaching, praise is going on, and you're on your phone, you're on social media, you're checking what Instablog Nigeria is saying, you're checking what this person said on Facebook. It's a problem. It's a problem because you're not present in that instant. Or how many times have you like seen, if like you go for a birthday dinner, and this is something that I even do myself. I have to caution myself, to be honest. And you go for an event and you people are supposed to interact. You're supposed to talk. You're supposed to, have fun. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? And everyone is not having any conversations. Everyone is just on their phone. And more than half the time, we're sucked in things that are not productive. We're sucked in things that really have little or no value to us. So on Monday, the 4th of October, of course, we know that there was a global shutdown of IG, of Facebook, of WhatsApp. And oh my gosh. And I kept on checking. I was always going on Instagram and I would be, trying to refresh and trying to and then it just hit me. What if this thing goes forever and it doesn't come back again? Are you not going to leave? Are you not going to have a life? Because I kid you not, it had already affected me. I'm like, hey, I was not myself. There are so many reasons why people are addicted to social media. But I think another reason that is kind of deep, which I've been thinking about, is maybe you don't really like your real life. You get what I mean? Maybe you're not really enjoying your real life. Maybe the circumstances in your real life are not exactly as you would have them. So you would rather go hide and you would rather go, absorb yourself in social media to take you from what is at present. Maybe you're running away from something in your real life and you don't want to face the reality of what is in your real life, and then you would rather face the facade that is social media. But you can only run for so long. Your reality is going to catch up with you. And I think that we should flip it and begin to spend more time in real life and focus on making it, something beautiful, something enjoyable. And maybe we would not spend so much time on social media. Another thing that I know that has helped me curtail my social media addiction a little bit is I do not do notifications, because when notifications are coming, you're eager. You're more eager to okay, what's up? Who sent me a message? Let me check. For some people, they delete social media completely. I've done that before, and I don't know about you, but it did not work for me. For the time where you're not on these platforms, it's actually beautiful. You feel rejuvenated. You feel like you're focusing on what really matters. It's really good for your psyche. But the moment you come back, at least for me, what I found is, because I know that I've missed so much gist, what's happening. So I now, hey gosh, I immerse myself in it completely because I'm trying to compensate for the times that I've lost, which is pretty much the same thing. So you can do more things that make you happy in the real life, things that don't involve your phone. And when you feel the urge to pull out your phone and go on social media, ask yourself, is it really important? I feel like when we do this gradually with time, we will at least curtail it, but at least we should use it and not let it use us. We should not let it consume us. When you're mentally prepared to do this, your actions will follow. It all starts in the mind, right? Just like every other thing. So when you're training yourself mentally, your actions, your body would also follow the things that you're doing. So just a recap of things that I think that can help. Take out notifications. Do not do notifications. Fight the urge to pull out your phone and go on social media, especially when you know that it's not necessary. But 3, go in with mission. Go in with mission. Be mindful of mindless scrolling. Don't get yourself into that cage of mindlessly scrolling for hours. When you catch yourself, be like, no, I'm not doing this. Another thing is try and make your real life enjoyable, because most times, like I said, we're running away from something. Do things that you love, that are fun, more of those things. Spend time with your family, people that really matter, and you will see that you would automatically spend less time on social media. So yes, we've come to the end of this video. I hope that this video was helpful. If you have more tips on how to, curtail social media addiction, please leave them in the comment section. If you're addicted to social media, you want to share your experience, please also put that in the comment section. I will be reading everything and I'll be replying to every single one of your comments. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.